Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your February 2021 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. So welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do. I do appreciate it. We just had the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups flip out. So that's pretty amazing, Libra. So for some of you, you have love coming in. Let's see what you have coming up for the month of February, please. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. Libra. What does the sign of Libra have coming up in the month of February, please? We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, interesting. All right. So we have the Six of Wands. Let me just move this. Six of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. Libra. Ten of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. So now we just need a final outcome for Libra, please, which is energy at the end of the month going into March. Libra, what is the final outcome for Libra, please? Okay. Three of Swords, my goodness. Okay, so we are going to clarify everything. All right, you know what? I'm going to pull one more card. Let's look at this Three of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. Interesting. So we have two knights here. So when I have two knights in a spread, that can represent competition. And so you might have two people competing for you, Libra, here in February. You maybe have to make a decision between two people. Let's see, we're going to get to that. The overall energy for you guys, and I do apologize for the glare, is Temperance. Very nice. So you're taking your time. You're taking your time. For some of you, and I've been saying this quite a bit, this is reconciliation. So if it's not new love coming in, Libra, this is reconciliation. And I've been saying that for a lot of the signs. And, you know, Mercury is in retrograde. And we do have Temperance here as the overall energy, which can be your heart healing. You bringing in that balance, that moderation. And that could be, you know, with lots of different things. Okay. We have Temperance. Okay, we have a couple of fours here. Okay, so yeah, Libra, I see you resting. I see you recharging. Some of you, you're balancing your emotions. But I really see you kind of taking a time out. And so this could be whenever you're watching this. So if this is in January, if you're watching this reading in January or in February, I do see you taking a break. Yeah, I do see you, for some of you, you could be focusing more on the spiritual here at this time. We have the High Priestess here. So enjoying your you time, that's for sure. Very connected to spirit. Could be meditating, maybe a lot here at this time. But I see you healing emotionally, maybe physically. I really see you healing. And I think you have an opportunity in front of you with this Four of Cups. It was sent by the divine. So this is literally, and again, I do apologize for the glare, but this is literally an angel, Libra, bringing you a cup, bringing you a blessing. Whether or not you take it is on you. Often with the Four of Cups, we don't see the potential in it because maybe it's not what we want, or, you know, if it's a person, you know, they're not our usual type or whatever it is. And so I don't really feel like you're going to miss this opportunity, though. Some of you, you're going to grab this. This is literally an angel delivering this cup to you. You have to listen to your intuition. I think that you're going to pause, spend that time alone and think about this. But some of you have love coming in, and this is sent from the divine. You know, it really is. So this person could be communicating with you. We have the Four of Wands. They might reach out to you. They might text you. Could be someone from your past. That's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you. This might be a fire sign. You know, this might be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. You do have a lot of wands here in this spread. The two very first cards that flipped out for you were the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. No matter if you're coming back together with someone, you could be falling in love with somebody all over again, or this could be a deeper love for you, Libra. Others, this could be someone brand new coming in. But this is reciprocated. So if you do have someone around you, possibly this person is courting you, trying to court you. Possibly they have a crush on you, but you might have a crush on them. It might not be love. It just might be a crush. But it is reciprocated. It is reciprocated. I think that you have somebody around you, and, you know, feelings are beginning to stir. And so, yeah, I think that at the start of the month, Libra, this person is giving you a lot of attention. And again, there could be a text or a message you might hear from them. And this person, we have a lot of wands here. Again, they might be a fire sign. I don't feel like this person is immature, but I feel like they have a lot of energy. They're maybe very ambitious. Maybe they're enthusiastic. I'm really not getting immature vibes, but I feel like they have a lot of energy, which is good. That's not a bad thing. But again, maybe they're not your usual type. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't feel like you're missing this opportunity. I really don't. Here we have the Ace of Swords at your foundation. So this could be someone around you. There might have been that mental spark with that person. You know, oftentimes we need that emotional, that spiritual connection, that physical spark, but many people need that mental connection, you know, that like-minded individual where you guys think alike, or maybe you have great conversation. You're an air sign. So, I mean, that's probably, you know, necessary for you. So I think that this is someone that you talk to. You might have gotten to know them in the past. And now you could be going out with them. Again, you might hear from them right at the start of the month. Now, if this is an ex that is coming back in, because for some of you that I'm reading for it is, we have the Nine of Wands. This is you trying again, but this would be like the last try. So, you know, if you're a cross watcher and you're watching this reading because you're dealing with the Libra, this would be like the last try. So just know, yeah, so you want to give it your all and take your time with Temperance. The Librans absolutely taking their time. They're not rushing into this. And also, if this is somebody new, this person might be the complete opposite from you. And so you guys have to kind of do this dance, you know? You have to take your time. And so I like temperance. I really do. I like temperance in love. And so, again, this person is giving you lots of attention. We have the Six of Wands. Now, this can always go both ways. So this could be you, Libra, taking your time here, but still giving someone lots of attention. Maybe you're texting them, whatever you're doing. You might adore someone, Libra. You absolutely could be falling for someone. And this might have been really unexpected, you know. You're falling hard for someone. This for me is like deep emotions. Maybe I'm reading for some Librans where you might have been single for a while, or maybe you actually don't mind being on your own. We have the High Priestess here. So for some of you, this is you. For me, the High Priestess is a court card. This is you. Very, very intuitive, maybe very spiritual, and again, very connected to spirit here, very much being divinely guided. There is an angel literally guiding you, and this is a cup from the divine. And so, yeah, I mean, you might like being on your own, or maybe you've been alone for a long time, but now, now you have someone here, or you will. And so there's lots of attention coming in. It could be from a Leo. Could be from a Leo. But I think that some of you adore this person. Now, I am reading for some Librans where you might have told this person that you are interested in them. You might have told them how much you adore them in the past. Now, energy coming up here in the near future. We have the Ace of Wands. Along with what we've seen at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that Page of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely a physical attraction, definitely sexual chemistry here, definitely. So you could be hanging out with this person at this time, or maybe they're just giving you a lot of attention. Again, it could be with texting back and forth. But we see that spark. This is that raw potential, that energy, that creative spark. So, I mean, whether or not you choose to use it or act on it, I mean, that's on you. But some of you could be hanging out with this person at this time. Or maybe you're just communicating with them quite a bit. This definitely can be text, definitely can be online communication. Maybe you're sending each other pics and things like that. But also, you know, Mercury's retrograde. So if there is a delay with, you know, hanging out with this person or going on a date with this person, don't let it weigh you down. We have the Ten of Wands here, which you might have a lot on your plate. This is how you're being viewed. So this person might view you as having a lot on your plate. You might have a lot going on in your life at this time. Maybe you're working 2 jobs. Maybe you help your family out. You do this, you do that. You might have a kid. You might have a child. So you're being viewed as someone who has, you know, a lot on their plate. But one thing I do want to say is, if you really like someone, Libra, but if there is another person in the mix, so let's say this is an ex or a friend, if there's another person in the mix, you might want to cut them off, because this person that you're really into, this new relationship, you know, they might see something online, they might hear something, and they might not like it, and they could completely distance themselves from you. So, you know, before you ruin a good thing, you know, you might want to cut off the third person, or you might want to be open if there's like an ex that won't leave you alone. You might want to be open and maybe communicate that with this new person, really, because I do see, and this isn't for all of you, but I do see for some of you this third party energy, which really could interfere with this. It might ruin a good thing, to be honest. And that's not for all of you. So to prevent that from happening, you definitely want to be open and honest. And maybe you need to, you know, use this sword here and cut off the ex. For me, sometimes the Ten of Wands can be someone who has a lot of baggage, but if somebody is a player, you know, this is them trying to, this is them carrying around a lot of baggage, and possibly trying to deal with a lot of people at once, and it's not the easiest. It's not the easiest, dealing with all these different relationships, all of these different people. And so I don't like that. And so here we have the two knights. We have the Three of Swords, which is the final outcome. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. So yeah, if you have a new person and then you have an ex, you know, don't let these people compete for you, or don't allow the ex around, because you might ruin a good thing. This person might separate themselves from you. They might reject you, or, I mean, you, them, if this is them doing this, you know. If they're seeing something online, you know, they might ghost you, whatever it is. And I think it's because of this third party, this interference here. There even could be gossip. Maybe they're hearing something about you, something about your past, or something like that. All right, so let's do some clarifying. The Three of Swords can talk about separation, can represent you feeling rejected, but that's not always the case. Sometimes we feel rejected even though we're not really rejected. We just might feel like someone is rejecting us. And if you guys are not communicating maybe as much as you should, the communication's very poor, or maybe it's just online, or maybe it's just text, things can get misconstrued, and people have other things going on. Some of you have other things going on, and so maybe this person feels rejected, maybe you feel rejected. You can't, you know, assume. You can't assume, really. I think that the communication the second half of February is very poor. There needs to be more communication, better communication. But let's clarify this Three of Swords, please, for Libra. The Knight of Swords can be you taking off. The Knight of Swords can be you taking off. You know, pissed off, taking off. And if there is like a third party interference, it might be a fellow air sign. It could be a Gemini, it could be an Aquarius, another Libra, a Taurus. We have the Hierophant. Maybe someone's married, or maybe it's interesting. Temperance again, though. You're being divinely guided. All right, let's look at this Page of Swords. Cards are just coming right out for you. Look at repeat cards too. Ace of Cups now twice. This is why we have readings though, Libra. You can see what's coming in and you can make some changes. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, I see you moving, Libra. You're taking action here. This Knight of Swords energy is your energy. Yeah. So let's see. I just want to get a little bit more information. Let's look at, I'm going to clarify this Nine of Wands in the recent past. And then also I want to look at this Two of Cups here. Please clarify the Nine of Wands for Libra, please. It could be that this person likes attention. Maybe you're seeing something online, Libra, and you don't really like it. But instead of maybe ghosting someone or rejecting them or whatever, there needs to be better communication. Interesting. Ten of Pentacles. And I just want to pull a card on the Two of Cups. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Wands for Libra, please? And if you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, please do, guys. I do appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Okay, lots of cards coming out here. Okay. So first I want to look at this. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. You have this possibility. Some of you are closed off. Others, you're maybe not seeing it. Now, not all of you will resonate with this, so take what resonates, leave the rest, because I am getting that some of you are pausing. You have this opportunity in front of you. You're pausing. You're thinking this over. You will act on this. You might take your sweet time, but you will act on this. You're not going to miss this opportunity. And this could be something you did not see this coming. Again, maybe you've been alone for a while. Others, I think that there's feelings that are definitely being stirred here. But because you've been hurt in the past, I'm reading for some Librans, you just really don't want to get hurt again. You might find it really difficult to open up. You really don't want to get hurt again. It's going to take you some time to warm up. And that's why we have Temperance. You know, that's why we have Temperance. If you're single and you're like, what is she talking about? I got no one around me. Open your eyes. Take off the blindfold. Look around. Now, for some of you, this might be online. Check your email, your messages, because somebody could be, maybe hitting you up, sending you a message. There's definitely some sort of possibility that's in front of you, okay? And some of you, this will happen in person. This is going to happen in person. It could be that, there's a friend or maybe someone you work with, someone around you who's interested in you, and maybe they try to talk to you all the time, but you're just not seeing them. It's because they're maybe not your usual type. Might be a friend of the family. Those of you reconciling, like I mentioned earlier, this is like your last try. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. So this would be someone you've been with for a long time, possibly married, possibly have a family with this person. This is interesting. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. So we do see a difficult cycle completing. I am reading for some single Librans where, you know, I think it's been difficult. You've been alone, maybe feeling a little lonely, a little isolated. Could be struggling financially. Others, this is just you're sick of being alone. I think you're afraid of getting hurt, but you're sick of being alone. You know, 2020 was a long year. You know, it was a difficult year. And if you were stuck indoors alone, you know, it's not easy. And so for some of you, you're sick of being alone. You have this very strong desire. There's this attraction. There's these feelings that are being stirred. And you have to be patient. And so I see you getting a little antsy here. I really do. For those of you that resonate with that, it's you've been single, you're a little maybe lonesome, feeling maybe a little depressed, but I really feel like it's because you want things to move a lot quicker. I mean, you're ready. You're ready, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female. There's some delays, and also the communication around the 3rd week is a little poor. And so you're ready, though. I think that some of you, there is this very strong attraction. And again, feelings. There's feelings. Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So my advice, if you are texting this person, now, some of you are delaying maybe going out and hanging out with them, possibly going on a date. Some of you are delaying that because maybe you want to talk to them more. You need more information, whatever. For some of you, that's what it is. That's the problem. You need to communicate more. And once you have more information, you then will maybe physically go and hang out with them. Others, I think you're avoiding. So there's feelings, there's a desire, there's a longing, but it's like you're holding off. You're holding off. And then looking at this 3 of Swords, we have the Hierophant, we have Temperance. So for those of you that resonate with what I just said, you're holding off. It could be because your heart is still healing from, it could be a marriage that didn't work out, a long-term relationship that didn't work out. And so you're holding back from this new person. Those of you who are reconciling, or somebody wants to reconcile, I think that you're grieving this loss. You might have actually blocked this person completely out of your life, and your heart is healing. You are healing. They might be trying to come back in here. They definitely might be trying to come back in, but some of you Librans that I'm reading for, you're really trying to heal your heart. And I think that you have options in love. If you don't, you're going to. I don't know if that's something you're ready for. But for some of you, I mean, it's there. It's coming in. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards. Libra, please. Libra, additional guidance for Libra, please. right, so let's look at your love life. I think that this Three of Swords, for many of you, it's an old wound. For those of you where a long-term relationship didn't work out, you're still healing. I think there's new possibilities popping up here. Some of you maybe are not ready to see them. Others, you know, you're blocking your heart. You're trying to block your heart. You're trying to let go of the past. But if you really don't want this person to feel rejected, I think you'd need to communicate better, because this is either you or them feeling rejected. And quite possibly, you know, it's not a rejection. It's that maybe you're not ready. So maybe you should communicate that to this person so they don't feel rejected. I mean, look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, Libra. So we have clear, cancel, and release. This is the past. This is that old pain, that old heartache. Letting it go. Some of you, a long-term relationship ended. You're definitely trying to protect your heart. I understand. You're still, you know, you're still going through the healing process. But you may need to maybe cleanse your environment, yourself. Block people out. Some of you already have done that. So they can't interfere with anything new that you have coming in, because you do have new. You do have new. We have love. And we have confidence. So while you go through the healing process, Libra, I think you're regaining your confidence. You know, it's not easy for you to open up and let your guard down at this time, at least. But you have love coming in. I see you loving yourself. I see you healing. I see you spending time alone. You have the Ace of Cups multiple times here. What we've seen at the bottom of the deck with Temperance. I mean, you're loving yourself. Your heart is healing. You're clearing out old energy. You're regaining your confidence. And, you know, around the third week could be where you really see a shift here with the energy. You might want to go out. For some of you, you know, physically travel. Could be more social at this time. Yeah, see, we have worth waiting for, divine timings at work in your love life. We have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. But then we also have new love. This person is worth waiting for. So if there are delays and things like that, you know, it's meant to happen this way. Remember, you're being guided, divinely guided. So just trust. New love, embrace the new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. I definitely see you growing spiritually, Libra. Definitely. But you do have new love coming in. It's just your heart is healing. Your heart is healing. All right, Libra, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, guys, stay safe. Have a blessed month.